Hello everybody, I'm Mr. D.Watts, and today we're going to be learning musical notations. Now, the definition of musical notation is musical notation is any system used to visually represent orally perceived music played with instruments or sung by the human voice through the use of written, printed, or otherwise produced symbols, including notation for durations of absence of sound such as rest. That is the definition of music notation. Now, in this presentation, I will be moving from this slide, also moving into a musical notation program that I have set up for you all to visually see how it is done. Let's move to the first part of the lesson. The first thing we're going to talk about is our time signature. Our time signature. Now, a time signature tells you how the music is to be counted. The time signature is written at the beginning of the staff after the clef and key. Alright, so as I go out of here, we're going to go here so I can give you a visual sense. This is a score sheet. This is just for trombone, but we're going to move on to knowing about the grand staff and everything else. But if you look here, right here where I got my little dotted lines surrounding it, that is your time signature. That's your time signature. Alright, so as we go back into here, we're going to look back at our time signature and we're going to go into further detail. Now, with the 4/4, that 4/4 means something. There's a reason why they put that 4/4 there. Now, the top four and the bottom four are completely different in what they mean. The top number of the time signature tells you how many beats to count. This could be any number. It can go from 4/8, 6/8, 12/8, 2/4, 3/4, however it goes. But right now we're dealing with 4/4. So the top number of the time signature tells you how many beats to count. Now, as we look at the bottom number tells you what kind of note to count. Now, that is whether to count the beats as quarter notes, eighth notes, or 16th notes. So you will have differences. Sometimes you will have 4/4, 2/4. Sometimes you will have 6/8, 12/8. You will have those different type of things. But right now, as I said, we're going to work with the time signature. This is how the time signature helps you out along with the music. Now, as we get into dealing with the time signature and dealing with the musical notations, we're going to be working with measures as well. So, moving forward, the first thing we want to start out with is the whole note. The whole note is the very first thing that we deal with. The whole note is that nice fancy circle that you see at the bottom down there. Okay, now a whole note is a note that receives 4 beats. 4 beats. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now within a measure, in order to completely fill a measure, you have to have 4 beats. This whole note fills an entire measure. Now as I go into my musical notation program, I'm going to go to a whole note. Here, and then what I want to do is place it on this line. Now remember that the whole note counts 1 through 4. And I want to make sure that you see that it says whole note. Alright, now I'm going to let you hear this note because this whole note is a sustained note. So let's hear the note. Now, did you hear that? Now, I want you to clap this. Now, remember that this is a sustained note, so it's only should be one clap and you count the rest. All right, let's see if we can do it together. 1, 2, ready, and 2, 3, 4, off. Good job. Great job. All right, now let's move forward. Now that we know the whole note, we will move to the next note. Now, the next note that we're moving forward with is called the half note. Half note. Now, remember, if we have a whole note and we cut it in half, remember, a whole note is 4 beats. If we take 4 beats and put it in half, how many beats will we have? I'm pretty sure you guessed that right. Good job. All right, so now you see this nice little circle with a line behind it. Now, it means that this note receives 2 beats. 2 beats and 2 beats only. 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. So remember, we got beat 1 and 2, then we got beat 3 and 4. So remember that I said earlier that if you have 4 beats to fill a measure, how many half notes would you need to make 4 beats? Let me give you a second. If you said 2 half notes, you are correct. Great job. Great job. 1 and 2. Now, if I tried to put anything else into this measure, I can't do that because it's letting me know that my measure has been fulfilled. So, as I go here, remember that with the half notes, we're going to beat 1 and 2 for the first one. And then for the second one, we're going to beat 3 and 4. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the whole note. And I'm also going to play the half notes. Alright, follow along. Alright, did you hear that? Alright, now I want you to try it one more time. Try it again. Try to clap the rhythm with me. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Great job. Alright, let's move on. Alright, now that we know our half note, we're going to do the same thing with the half note like we did with the whole note. We're going to take that half note and we're going to cut it in half. And if we cut them 2 beats in half, what will we have? How many beats will we have if we take 2 and cut it in half? If you said 1 beat, great job. So now you know the beat value of a quarter note. Now, a quarter note looks like this. This nice little darkened circle with the line behind it. That is a quarter note. And like you said earlier, the quarter note receives 1 beat. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, the quarter note means that it's on every single beat. Every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Now, as I go out, go back into the program. I'm going to pick the quarter note. I want to put it in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, like I said before, I can't go no further because I have fulfilled my 4 beats within this measure. Alright, so now as we go here, remember that we got beat 1, we got beat 2, we got beat 3, and then we got beat 4. So that's what we got. Alright, so what I want to do is, really quick, let me put this up here so you'll be able to determine what it is. Alright, now what we're going to do is I'm going to play it and let you listen to it from whole all the way to quarter. Alright, good job. Now what I want you to do is I'm going to play it again and I want you to follow along with me and trying to clap the rhythms. Let's try it together. 1, 2, ready, and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. Great job. Great job. Alright, today that concludes the lesson. On tomorrow, we will resume this lesson moving forward with the next note to learn. I hope you all are receiving the information and having fun with it. Make sure you constantly go over it. Look at this video multiple times until you truly understand. So with that being said, y'all have a great day. See you later.